Money. Nora Money.
See you at the Olympics.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nora Money and I am vlogging and documenting my journey to this year's Olympic Games in Paris. I am believing by God's grace I will be there. Right now we are on week 20 and only have a couple of weeks to make this dream become a reality. So a little recap of where we left off. I am currently in France, and in my last video you saw that I landed and had a track meet 24 hours after my arrival. So that was my jump off the plane PB. And yeah, since then I have slept. It is now Monday and I am back to training. Today's a little bit different though. I did a whole bunch of resting and recovering. I'm basically taking this bonnet off for the first time today, and it's like 12 p.m. right now. Yeah, I'm finally headed to the track right now, mainly because my teammate has promised me a tour of our facilities. Plus, she's going to just show me how to take my public transit, how to take the bus, and how to take the train to get where I'm going, because obviously I don't have a car out here. So once I got to the facility, I did a little body weight workout and then finished off with 15 minutes in the sauna. This is the gym facility. We have a bar, bench, this thing, nice little thing for abs. I think this is for like RDLs, leg press, squat rack, clean rack as well. This moves. Yeah, that moves. And they have a hex bar. That's great news. Hex bar, sled, Olympic bars look like they're in good shape. Another squat rack. This little machine thing. Yeah, these are pretty good. Very good, actually. It's a very good bar. Yeah, this is the gym.
Ah voilà. Voilà, voilà. C'est pas joli, hein?
C'est joli.
C'est pas beau, hein?
Non, c'est joli.
Ah non, normalement, moi,
This club is so nice. So nice. I finished my workout for today. Just a little bit of movement. And then I got into the sauna. And then came back home by bus. Cooked up an interesting meal, which was chicken breast with pasta inside. And it was actually very yummy. I put the noodles inside the chicken. I don't know what this is called. But I know it's gonna taste great.
And a lot of times, see, it's kind of wild because business changes so fast. And the thing is, I want to keep up with everything on YouTube.
We got hungry again later on, maybe like an hour and a half afterwards, which is kind of normal for athletes. So Linda cooked us some fish and we ate again and then got some rest. Thanks to Linda. It is Tuesday morning and officially my first day of training here in France. I woke up kind of late, but I just let my body rest because it needed it. But anyways, I'm having some brunch, which is some eggs, a little skillet with chicken and potatoes, and then some bread, some watermelon, and coffee. I'm really trying my best to eat well, get these muscles strong and plump, and just be ready. It's championship season officially in my eyes, so I gotta go for it. This is a once in a lifetime experience, and I want to make the best of it. I want to make the absolute best of it. Once I got to the track club stadium, which has a really nice ring, by the way, I started with my warm-up drills just to familiarize myself again with the basics. I got into my throws with the 1K disc and had some really nice throws today, which is always a great feeling. And then on top of that, the club president let me know that there was a possibility of me getting into a bronze meet here this Thursday. So with that, one of the most frequently asked questions is, how do you make it to the Olympic Games? So yeah, it's not your junior high volleyball track and field tryout. There's no tryout. There is a way to qualify by the Olympic standard, which is 64.50 meters in the women's 1K discus, or by world classification. So top 32 in the world will make it in automatically. And yeah, right now I'm number 36 in the world. So the caliber of the meet, so I said this is going to be a bronze meet upcoming, right? So the higher the caliber, bronze, silver, gold, the more points you get associated with those that throw the furthest, basically. So I'm aiming to throw far at these bronze meets that I can get into. Since I'm not confirmed yet, I called my technical advisor just to let him know that there is a potential of me getting into a meet here. So we're gonna try to arrange the schedule. He's gonna map it out perfectly so that if I do end up competing on Thursday, I can train today, Tuesday, and tomorrow, Wednesday, and still have enough energy to perform. Or I'll just train Wednesday and then have Thursday off and then be ready to compete, because I do have a meet that is on the schedule this Sunday. I finished my throw session and went directly inside for my gym session. Since today is day one of training, I have a heavyish lift or workout to do in the gym, so I'm getting after that. It consisted of a bunch of lunges, a bunch of explosive movements with the bar and hex bar as well, which was kind of heavy. Like I said, it's supposed to be heavy-ish, and I'm supposed to be moving it fast and with explosion. So there's that. I had some step-ups which forced me to find my balance, which is always great for a discus thrower to do. And then after that, some plyometric work. And finally, I went home to eat some dinner. No, I'm not only eating a salad. I'm not a rabbit. I also had some rice and some turkey. Wednesday is day 2 of training, so by around 8:30, I was already at the gym for my prehab session. Since I have 3 sessions a day, the earlier I get to the gym, the more time I have in between sessions to take a break, which is always motivating and helps me to wake up early-ish, which is around 7 a.m. for me at this point in my life. And yeah, I just get the work done, and then I'm able to rest and have a break between sessions, basically. So in this prehab session, I've done most of these movements before in a previous training block, but they're still very challenging to this day, which is very great mentally and for my coordination and hip and back health as well. I ended prehab with some med ball tosses, then I went home to eat an interesting breakfast, which was savory oats, which I'm kind of enjoying more than sweet oats these days. And I had that with some chicken breast and some pepper sauce. Then I took a long nap like I said I would, and I was back to training by 1500 hours, which is 3 p.m. So if you're like me and you like a challenge, try out this little warm-up that I've been doing for quite a while. So it's 2 feet in front, 2 feet in back, and you have to touch your shoes each time. It's definitely not as easy as it looks, but it gets you going mentally, gets the hips nice and loose, and I like doing it before throwing. Since this is only my second session at this throwing circle, I'm trying out my other pair of throwing shoes, which are very flat compared to the Adidas that I was wearing yesterday. These are the ASIC Throw Pro 2 shoes, and they're very flat, and I'm flat-footed, so it feels like I'm barefooted with a piece of sole under my actual foot. They're actually the shoe that I favored the most for last season, so I'm giving them a try again in this circle. So great news, during my session, I got a phone call saying that I have been accepted for the meet tomorrow. Unfortunately, I was kind of told like in the middle of throws number 34 and 35 of like 40 throws, which is a lot more throws than I normally do before a track meet. So yeah, we'll see how tomorrow goes. Later on, I went home to have some homemade cooking thanks to Linda. Then I headed to bed. One thing that's super interesting here is that the sun sets very late, so it's typically not dark until 10 p.m. But thanks to these garage door shutters in the bedroom, I can make it as dark as I want to at any moment during the day. It's currently Thursday morning. I had a quick coffee and some oats and then headed to the track for my prehab session. So another frequently asked question I get is why train outside of the United States? Well, my answer to that is professional sport is much different in the US. The US does not have clubs like this. At least I've never seen a club like this in Texas, where I'm from in the US. So far, I've been involved in clubs in Italy, Australia, and now France, and these clubs have no affiliation with schools at all, just the betterment of athletes, which is complete opposite to the US, where everything revolves around a school, whether that's high school or NCAA. And then, of course, you have your professional leagues, right? You have your NFL, NBA, WNBA. But if you notice, those are all team sports, which I just listed. There's nothing for track and field. In my predicament, I've already finished all the school levels. Right now, I am trying to get to the Olympic Games, awaiting a sponsor, which is possible to get at this level. And yeah, this is post-collegiate athletics. Hey, I don't actually know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just haven't been in too many other parts of the US to know. So if you're in the US and you're watching this video and you know of a track club or somewhere where professional athletes can compete against one another and actually make some money from it, go ahead and let me know, because I will be the first person to sign up for that. After my prehab session, I went to the store to pick up some snacks for the meet, and everything here is already prepared and like ready for the Olympic Games, which is so cool. Olympic themes, you can buy Olympic t-shirts already at this point, and it's only May. So I picked up my snacks, and then a few hours later, I was on my way to Paris for the meet. I was able to use somebody's car, but for some reason, I don't know why, but I did not consider that there would be traffic in one of the world's biggest cities. So, although the GPS had said it would take an hour and 45 minutes with tolls, once I got to Paris, I was literally in traffic for about an hour under a tunnel. Oh my goodness, this is so embarrassing. I had to pull over in the middle of bumper to bumper traffic to ease myself. I could not hold my pee any longer. Then I got to the meet very, very late. This is the latest I've ever gotten to the meet. I did an expedited warm up. I was able to warm up with the rest of the women there that were about to throw. So I got 2 warm up throws in, which is great news. And then I had 3 throws and just came up a little bit short. I was 1 meter away from making it to the finals. I threw 54.90 something meters and yeah, didn't make it. But anyways, I do consider today as a bit of a win. So first of all, it was a bonus meet. Technically, I wasn't supposed to be there until in the afternoon when I got a call that I was accepted into the meet. And yeah, I was able to observe some of the best throwers to ever do it. One of my favorite throwers right now is Iliana K from Portugal, who notoriously hits 63 meters literally every single meet that she's in, which is amazing. Like, if you could do that, you could make it into the finals at every single track meet. And then also, I got to witness a 6-time Olympian, Melina Reber-Michon from France, who was the starlight of the show, and I think she was 2nd or 1st at the meet today. But yeah, I got to learn a lot by watching these greats, and I consider today a win, even though, yeah, it was not anywhere near a win technically. It's my breakfast for today. It's my off day, so I'm just trying to keep it to protein, a little bit of vegetables, a little bit of carbs, you know, some essentials, and I'm having some tea. Yesterday was very eventful, very exciting. I've slept on it, been able to reminisce a little bit on the happenings of the day. But basically, I pulled up to the track meet within 15 minutes of start time, was in traffic for like 2 hours. I had to drive. It was, first of all, 1 hour and 50-minute drive from where I stay in France all the way to Paris. And once I got into Paris, there was so much traffic. I was in traffic under a tunnel for like an hour. But I got to the meet in the nick of time, got my bib, did a little bit of warm-ups, and was able to throw just about 55 meters. So considering the situation, it wasn't terrible. But Sunday is the meet that I'm actually like preparing for. So I'm just praying that it goes better. I know it will go better. But nonetheless, it was still a decent meet. Like, I'm not upset about it. And it was like a teaser leading into Sunday. So I'm looking forward to Sunday. Today's my off day. I have to do laundry at a laundromat somewhere and return the car that my coach let me use. And then, yeah, chill and enjoy the rest of my day. Nah, to be honest, this is pretty dope. Like, there's just a public laundry service here. We have a laundry machine at home, but it actually broke. So it's nice that I get to just take the train, come do my laundry somewhere. And yeah, I have a timer. I'm just gonna stick around until it's done, take it home, and just hang it to dry. Okay, looking kind of cute. Just put on a little fit. This is the fit I've been wearing all day. Going to get some water, get some fruits, just for the house. And I want to show you guys how easy it is to do this, because it's not like this in the US, really. It's like this in Cameroon, because everything you could find just on your street, more or less, for the most part. But yep, here in France, I just left the apartment and the shop is literally right here. Literally right here. So good. Yeah, I'm about to get some fruit and some water. Too easy, guys. I'm back with fruits and water. That easy. Finished my errands for the day and went home to a home-cooked traditional Cameroonian meal called lokok. Thanks to Linda. She be cooking, y'all. She cooks all the time. This is wonderful. Morning. It is Saturday morning and I'm leaving the track right now. I just finished prehab, but I didn't get to film any of it because I honestly just forgot to film. But I'll be back here later in the afternoon for my throwing session and pre-meet shakeout. Right now I'm just gonna go eat some food and then go home. Bonjour. Here's tacos. I went home, had my tacos, took a nap, and then today on the schedule for training is only a few throws. So I started with my drills as I normally do with the band, some turns, just getting my rhythm again. Then I had some non-reverse throws with the 1.2 kg pad just into the net. I had about 12 of those and they were all pretty decent. I'm feeling confident and ready to go for tomorrow. And then after those 12 throws with the pad, I took 12 throws with the disc and called it a day. So my technique is getting there. It's really getting there. So I'm super happy with that. And the distance is matching up. So my easy throws today were landing somewhere between 52 meters and 56 meters, really. So yeah, the round circle in the middle of the soccer field is about 55 meters. Hitting just around there at practice for me is a really good sign. A really good sign. And then I went inside for a quick explosive gym session consisting of some clean pulls, some plyometric work, and a little bit of dancing. Then I was headed home because tomorrow is the big day. Sunday morning is my pre-meet meal. I'm looking forward to today. Today's gonna be outstanding. It's just a matter of time until we get there. Just counting down the seconds and minutes to throw far. After another super long drive into Paris, I finally made it to the meet. Had a great warm-up this time. Things are already going so much better than this past meet on Thursday. So I'm very happy about that, actually. So yeah, we started the meet. My first throw was a 56.41 meter throw, which was really great technique, probably one of my best technical throws this season. Then I had a 52.58, which was all out of sorts, complete opposite to my first throw. Then in my third round, I hit 55.10, and the good news is I made the final today. So that is progress and a win in itself. So in round 4, I hit 54.14, and then round 5, 54.8, and my last throw was a scratch, a complete flop. Shaking my head even right now because I know it could have been better. I finally made it home, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. There are only a couple weeks left until the Olympic Games. God willing, I am there. So this week has been grand, to say the least. I had 3 meets. I arrived on Saturday, which y'all saw in my last vlog. I competed on Sunday. I trained Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that, and then I competed on Thursday. Took a little break Friday, had a pre-meet on Saturday, and today, Sunday, I competed again. So stay tuned for everything else that I'm doing. My next competitions will be taking place in Africa. So I'm excited for those. I have not really answered this question that a lot of y'all ask, and it's, how do you qualify for the Olympic Games? It's either by the Olympic standard, which for the women's discus is 64.50 meters, or by by your ranking. So you have to be top 32 in the world. So I'm working my way there. I've been in between, started at like 20 something and dropped down in the 30s. So right now I'm ranked like number 36. So a little bit of extra push, and I'm in that thing. I'm in there. So yep, thank you guys for the support. Thank you for the encouragement. I actually really appreciate it. It's very, very nice to know that I am supported. I'm not doing this thing alone. I'm never alone. I got God with me, my technical advisor by my side. My family's awesome. I have a lot of people that support me in real life. So I appreciate the virtual support from y'all and from those of you guys that I do know in real life as well. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. And I'll catch you in the next one. I am so tired, and I'm about to crash. I'm about to go to sleep. Okay, bye.